Alright, what's good, yo? It's Rapmythology, the reincarnation of Ramakrishna. A Heyoka Empath, bringing that brand new flavor in your ear. So, I recently found out I was a Heyoka Empath. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to talk about, like, some of my experiences when I reflect back on my life and think about this Heyoka Empath thing. And, at times I really didn't know about it or whatever. And, it's just funny to think about, you know what I'm saying, all the experiences I had. Not knowing this about myself or whatever. Like, for instance, when I was in Thailand, my dad kept on trying to get me a massage and whatnot. And it was something that I really needed. You know what I'm saying? My ancestors was trying to do it for me. I found this out later. But I didn't want no stranger, like, touching me. You know what I'm saying? Word. I had this thing, like, I don't like strangers touching me. And my ancestors had to reassure me about that. So we've gotten close. Me and my ancestors have gotten close over the years. You know what I'm saying? We got a strong bond. We got a strong relationship. You know what I'm saying? I had to apologize to them for neglecting them and, just not knowing. You know what I'm saying? And if I had any bad karma or whatever from, neglecting, you know what I'm saying, my ancestors for the first part of my life. So I want to create this thing called the Heyoka Empath Diaries, where I go back in my life telling you these stories from this perspective of a Heyoka Empath. You know what I'm saying? So what I wanted to tell you guys about today was the reading that I got from Khadija Samedi. This is Brother Panic's wife. They're twin flames. You know what I'm saying? One of the best spiritual teachers in the game right now. Brother Panic is real popular. Khadija is real popular. You know what I'm saying? She's an ill psychic. One of the best I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm certified as the reincarnation of Ramakrishna by the illest spiritual cats in the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm certified by Brother Panic and Khadija Samedi. You feel me? So Khadija, when she gave me my reading, she told me that I was born as Jesus or something like that, or Krishna. She used that word. You know what I'm saying? And I was in this brotherhood. She gave me all these cute clues and whatnot. But what she told me, son, she told me that I had a soulmate and that I would meet my soulmate in this life. You know what I'm saying? And after the reading, yo, this shit gave me mad anxiety, yo. Let me tell you this, man. First of all, when you going to look into the future, that shit is a dangerous game you playing, son. The fucking with the future, son. It gave me a lot of anxiety, man. A lot of anxiety. You know what I'm saying? And these archons and shit just took full advantage of this fucking soulmate situation and shit. You know what I'm saying? These archons took full advantage of me, son. You know what I'm saying? And I had to fight this shit off like crazy. Because then I started, instead of trying to attract the soulmate, I started going out there and seeking the soulmate and shit. And that's where I fucked up, son. So, everybody out there that's dealing with karmic soulmates, you're aware of your soul tribe, your karmic soulmate, twin flames, and things like that. You have to watch out for this archon energy, because it will try to trick you like a motherfucker, son. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was coming to me telling me they was my soulmate on social media, son. Mad people were coming telling me that they were my soulmate on social media. Now, I would say about 3 people did this on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? One girl, I sent her my natal chart because I wanted her to send me hers back or whatever. As soon as she seen mine and shit, she came back. Oh, you're the divine partner. You're the divine counterpart. And oh my God, you're so spiritual. And like, no, you've seen all the money coming in. You've seen all the money coming in and tried to attach yourself and shit. But yeah, this shit happened to me a couple of times, son. You know what I'm saying? These archons was fucking with me over that soulmate shit. So, I had to learn how to ground myself. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn how to heal myself and ground myself, think more logically. You know what I'm saying? I was daydreaming a lot. You know what I'm saying? Getting confused about what was real and, what was spiritual. I was getting confused because I started having these lucid dreams and shit like that. And it took me a while to learn how to start decoding these dreams. So it was real confusing at first. You know, dreams that was telling me to stay away from people. I thought it was telling me to deal with the person and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So this is something that I do like on a regular now, like being out in nature. This is a great way for Heyoka empaths or just empaths in general to like recharge. You know what I'm saying? It's through nature. Without the cars and all of that and the loud traffic and shit in the background, it's good to get to places like this and actually just hearing like, if you could just listen for a second. So you hear like the crickets and all the bugs and things in the background. These sounds, when there's no like interference, these sounds are healing for an empath. You understand what I'm saying? Just the sounds in nature alone, probably for anybody. You understand what I'm saying? So as an empath, in order for you to recharge, it's like a natural thing. You know what I'm saying? To ground yourself, it's good to take walks in nature. You know what I'm saying? Get in nature, get around these trees and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, these animals, you know what I mean? And then my ancestors send me a lot of symbols through animals and stuff too, you know what I'm saying? I often see the blue heron here, I seen an owl here, you know what I'm saying? So I get a lot of and the snapping turtle, which is a sign of ancient wisdom, you know what I'm saying? And that water right there, I be seeing these huge snapping turtles and shit, you know what I'm saying? Ancient wisdom and shit. And the snapping turtle is aggressive, like, that shit will bite your fucking hand off. And I think they be kind of, you know what I'm saying, showing me this or whatever, because that could be my nature sometimes or whatever. So yeah, man, but that's my message for y'all. Like when you're dealing with tarot, there's archons in the tarot. Be careful of the tarot readers that look for like what type of crystals they have, because a lot of this information with the tarot readers comes through the crystals that is in your house. So if the tarot reader has a lot of amethyst crystals and you have an amethyst crystal at your house, that's a good sign of a person that you should watch. You know what I'm saying? The crystals can kind of spread the information and all that, you know what I'm saying, to the tarot readers or whatnot. You know what I mean? Your ancestors, angels, like sometimes I've gotten direct messages from my ancestors through the tarot readers. You know what I'm saying? So you have to find which ones are good for you, like which ones are kind of connected to you. Usually they're in your, this is the oracle, and they're in your like soul tribe, you know what I'm saying? So you'll recognize it, but you got to try to catch the ones that's, you know, feeding you bullshit. You got to catch them fast, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like to go with the ones that's telling me things that I don't want to hear, you know what I'm saying, or telling me things about myself that I don't like. That's how I know it's real. You know, so Heyoka empaths, we're bookworms, you know what I'm saying? I love to study. You know what I mean? Love learning from people, and you know, we can be vulnerable trying to learn from somebody else and whatnot. And it's okay to be vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? And but you learn how to be detached, meet people and be detached, you know what I'm saying? At first, you know, guard your heart and things like that. You understand what I'm saying? But it's easy for you to get hella anxiety when you're studying the future and you find out some shit is gonna happen that you kind of like excited about, you know what I'm saying? Especially, you know what I mean? It's easy for you to get caught up in that shit all in your head all the time and not satisfied with the things that's going on now, and you know what I'm saying? I had to learn how to live in the moment and not be in my head so much, you know what I'm saying? So just a quick vid today. I know I was kind of all over the place, but I want to start doing these Heyoka Empath Diaries, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna leave this one there for now. The reincarnation of Ramakrishna, Heyoka Empath, bringing that brand new flavor in your ear. Peace.